Hello and welcome to wanexus.com. Just want to show you a quick video on how to create new users for your uh, account. And there are two ways to do this. There's an easy way and there's a hard way. And I'm going to show you both ways and what the difference is. So let's get started here. Let's click on login and go ahead and log in with whatever account you set up. I set up welcome at wanexus.com. My password. Once you log in, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a section here called Member Accounts. And we're going to do the hard way first. So you'll see here you have your main account, which will always be on top, and it's the main account that um, you set up originally. And if you want to add any other user, whether they're a regular user, an admin, or a leader, you would add up here, and I'll explain what those are in a different video. But the hard way is basically adding all of your users manually. So if you click on user, you'll put in their email, so you're going to have to know what their email is. And I'm just going to make up this user here, and then I'll put in a password and a display name, Joe Smith. And by default, everything is no, but I want to enable this count right off the bat. Again, you can make them an admin or a leader, and I'll explain what those are in a different video. And then you just hit add. You can see that the message tells you the account has been added. If you scroll down, you will see that Joe Smith is there now, and he is just a regular user and he can log in, and you just got to give him his information for him. Now that's the hard way. I'm going to show you the easy way. The difference between the two is if you're going to add a lot of members, then you'll probably want to go with the easy way. If you're just going to add just a few, then you probably just want to do this manually and take care of it. If you, for instance, if you just have one band and 5 members, then you can just add them really quick, and that's, it's not too hard. But if you have a lot of members, it could be a little time consuming. So let me show you the easy way. I'm going to go ahead and delete this guy here that I just created. I just hit delete, and you can see now I'm back to just one account. The easy way is to enable this option right here called allow anonymous requests. What this does is you just simply check this box, and you can see now it's turned on. Put your mouse over here and it gives you a description. Basically, it allows members to create accounts on their own, and they'll show up here on your list as pending. And the key to associating a user with your account is by giving them your church code. And you can see here that my church code in the bold letters is test. And so what you do is you tell your members to use the word test when they create an account. And as long as this is turned on, they are allowed to create an account to be associated with your system here with WA Nexus. If you don't want to accept anonymous requests after a while, you can just simply uncheck it, and it'll actually prevent users from being able to do that. The reason is you could be getting spammed or get weird requests from people who aren't associated with your church. So I'm going to just go ahead and turn that on. And instead of creating the user here manually, I'm just going to go ahead and log out. And I'm going to hit create. And let's say I'm just a regular band member, and I gave the band member the church code test. So what I would do is I would put in the church code test, and I'm gonna create my email address, and same one as I did before, WA user1 at wanexus.com, create my password again, hit create. You can see here I get a message that says your account has been created and is pending approval. Once approved, you'll be able to log in. So at that point, this user here has been created. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log in as me as the main admin here. And when you scroll down, you can see now there is that user 1 at WNexus, and you see this hourglass. The hourglass simply means that this account is pending to be enabled. If you click on it, you can see that everything by default is no. We make sure that these accounts by default are not enabled. So just in case you don't want anybody to access your stuff. So all you simply have to do for this user is click yes, hit edit, and now that account, you can see the hourglass is gone, which means that account is enabled. And that's the easy way to do it. So that's just the difference is if you just have a few members, the hard way is probably the way you want to go. You just have to know all their information. If you have quite a few members, then you want to just simply give them your church code and tell them to go to wanexus.com/create and create an account on their own. And once you're done accepting requests, you just simply uncheck this box, and now they can't just create an account, anybody, so that you can control who can or cannot create accounts on your website. So thanks for watching, and check out my other videos to figure out how to do stuff.